Another weird random makeup tutorial. I was inspired by this doll that I found online, and I will link that in the description box below. But I was inspired by a bunch of different things and wanted to incorporate a lot of them in one video, being Japanese culture, Fairy Kei, Visual Kei, and this doll that I found. So I did that, made it morbid, and filmed it for you guys. So if you'd like to see how I went ahead and achieved this look, then stay tuned because the video is starting right now. Starting off with a clean slate and no makeup, we're going to be taking the e.l.f. eyelid primer and stick that, obviously, on the eyelids. This is going to ensure that our eyeshadow will last all day and not crease, as well as make the color stand out better. Now taking the NYX Silver shade from the Prismatic palette, we're going to stick that on the inner crease where the tear duct is, and we're going to be blending that in with other colors later on. Once you have that laid down, we're going to be taking this Sugar Pill in Doll Face, something along those lines, and we're going to be going and sticking that on the eyelid. I really like this shade. I used to use it a long time ago, and I have an abundance of it left over. It's really shiny, really shimmery, and it is just a really pretty shade of pink. Now taking Scarlet, or a deeper red, we're going to be sticking that on the outer crease and bringing that along the top line of the eyelid. This is going to deepen the outer crease of the pink. And then taking a highlighter, I'm going to stick that on the eyebrow bone and blend that in with the top colors. Now going back to that Scarlet Red shade, or the same shade that you used for the outer crease, we're going to be contouring with this. Now for the contour, I wanted it to stand out, so I am applying it heavily on the cheekbones and along the top of my hairline. I wanted to give off that rosy vibe in this, and don't worry if you get it everywhere, because that's the highlighter is going to tone it down and make it more shimmery. Not to mention more blendable. I really wanted this look to be super pink. Speaking of that, we're now converting our eyebrows to pink. So I'm taking this baby pink shade from NYX Cosmetics and sticking that on a tiny lip brush and running that through my eyebrows. And time for eyeliner. We're going to be making tiny cat wings with an extended tail on this. I wanted it to be a thin line so all of the pink will show through, but I also wanted it to be thick enough because of false lashes. And decided to go back with a dark gray eyeshadow and stick that on the bottom as well as in that red deep crease that we made earlier. It was a last minute decision, and it deepened it more so than the red. Now taking some liquid latex, everyone's favorite, we're going to be starting above the eyebrow, going underneath the eyebrow, and going underneath of the eye. I did put a couple of layers on this, I didn't film it, but you want to build it up enough because when you tear it, you want there to be volume. You want it to look like your skin is actually thick. So while letting that dry, I went ahead and applied false lashes, put on my mascara, and then took this silver eyeliner as well as that pink that we put in the eyebrows, did the lips, and also made freckles. I wanted it to be a very childish look, and I thought that the silver freckles brought it out. Now, taking some fake blood, we're gonna go and stick that where we placed down the latex earlier. Keep in mind, I didn't just apply one layer of latex, it was a few. Now moving on to cream paint, I'm taking silver cream paint and sticking that underneath of the eye that does not have any blood, and dragging that down. I did apply a little bit of water to it so it would move easily, and then I stuck the same silver cream paint on my neck, as well as some black cream paint on the neck as well. I didn't think the silver was dark enough. These are just cheap cream paints that I picked up at Walmart a long time ago, and they do their purpose. So I go and just blend all that in, make sure that it's dark, make sure that it's to the point where you like it, and then you're good to go. Once you're done with that, we're going to be taking the NYX Glitter Primer and sticking that on the inner crease of the eye where we put the silver eyeshadow. And I also take this and stick it on my neck as well and apply some iridescent white glitter. Make sure that if you do put glitter on your skin, especially near your eyes, that it is body safe. You do not want that shit getting in your eye because it can potentially tear your eye. So just be careful when doing that. And then I'm taking these big hollow glitter flakes and sticking that on the neck as well. I wanted the neck to be more visible with the glitter. And last but not least, I go back and stick some running blood down the nose. From past experience and having a bunch of nosebleeds, this just tied me back to my childhood. So when you're done with that, add a respirator mask and you're pretty much good to go. Hey guys, so that was the video for you. If you liked what you saw, then definitely boop that thumbs up button for me. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It'll be down in one of these two corners or right above the description box. And of course, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.
Hey, yo.